Oasis reunion confirmed, but Liam and Noel could explode before tour, friend warns. They could have a row in the next 24 hours, you don't know with Liam, Paul Bigun Ashbee tells I. A record-breaking Oasis reunion will happen, but Liam and Noel Gallagher's truce could explode at any point, a childhood friend has told I. Fans have been sent into a frenzy by hints from the band that the brothers will reform for a series of huge shows in London and Manchester next year. This week will mark 30 years since the release of the seminal album Definitely, Maybe, which was followed up a year later by What's the Story? Morning Glory. An announcement is expected tomorrow after both Liam and Noel published a teaser on their social media channels last night with the date 27/08/24 and 8 a.m. in the style of the Oasis logo. Paul Ashbee, who goes by the nickname Bigun, grew up with the brothers in Manchester in the 80s and 90s and is credited with played a crucial role convincing them to form a band together. He told why he believes the comeback is definitely going to happen. Yeah, it's come from former Oasis guitarist, Bonehead, Miss Ashbee said. I believe there was a phone call between Liam and Noel. It's been going on for a few weeks. Although both brothers have had successful solo careers, Oasis hasn't played a gig since 2009 when their fractious relationship finally crumbled after years of public fallouts. The pair have continued to trade insults ever since, leaving the possibility of a reunion looking unlikely. However, Miss Ashbee believes Liam and Noel, now aged 51 and 57, have finally decided to put their differences aside for personal and financial reasons. The reunion has probably all been about Peggy, Liam and Noel's mother, he said. It must have been so hard for her with the pair of them. It's been such an amazing thing, Oasis, and to see them always putting each other down, I really think she's played a massive part. She's always been in the middle of it. It must have been breaking her heart. If they hadn't have made a decision to get back together, I think it would have played on their minds massively. Knowing your mother wants her sons to be good together, to be happy, I think there will be a lot of that in it. Rumors suggest Oasis have booked a series of shows next summer, including the Etihad Stadium in Manchester and 10 nights at Wembley in London, surpassing the record recent set by Taylor Swift. Industry experts have suggested the reunion could be worth more than £400 million. It's a business decision more than anything. I don't think they will spend that much time together, said Mr. Ashbee, who wrote a book about his life with the Gallaghers called Giving It the Bigun. Oasis, Manchester, football and me. Liam will be thinking, I still not forgetting you, I still think you're a twat, but I want to do this for the kids, they deserve it. There's a generation out there they owe it to. And they still got a lot to give, they've got a lot of energy, the comeback will be amazing, I'm buzzing for the kids. The animosity between Liam and Noel, which has resulted in numerous fistfights, walkouts, and name-calling, has made tabloid headlines for decades. But Miss Ashbee said the darker truth is that the brothers grew up in a troubled household. Both have spoken openly of the physical abuse the family suffered at the hands of their father Tommy. They're not a boy band, they've not had amazing lives as kids and grown up in a lovely environment, he added. Families are families. Back in the 70s it wasn't easy, that was pretty much the norm. Recalling what the Gallaghers were like as young men, Miss Ashbee said they never saw eye to eye. There were so many times I spent in between them two fighting, walking out, the band. The times that Liam left and I told him to come back, he added. Liam always wanted to be with his big brother, somebody he looked up to, and Noel didn't want to know, he kept him away. The moment Noel saw Oasis he wanted it, then he jumped into it. Noel just made it very serious, it was all about him, he always digging people out, putting people down, picking on Liam, you could always feel that animosity. It's as if they can't meet in the middle, they would stay in different hotels, travel in different buses. Noel went in one direction, Liam the other. They will never be as one, I know plenty of brothers like that, but you wouldn't have Oasis if they weren't that way. With so much anticipation and money at stake, the question remains as to whether the brothers can avoid yet another argument that blows up the comeback tour before it's even begun. That can explode at any point, they could have a row in the next 24 hours, you don't know with Liam, Miss Ashbee said.